Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about two verbs that are often confused, hold and keep. This will take a few videos because there are several phrasal verb versions and several expressions that use these two words. So for today, we'll focus on the most basic difference between the two. So for hold. Hold indicates a physical contact or touching of an item to keep it from moving. So in this example, I hold the book. If we hold the book, it will not fall. Often we generally think of hold as being related to the hands. If I am holding the book and I don't say how, I assume that it is in the hand. However, it is possible to say this with various body parts or even inanimate objects. For example, I am holding a baby in my arms. I am holding the door open with my foot, so the door does not close. And a camera stand is holding my phone while we film. Now, with all of these, you could say, I am holding the door open and not specify the foot, but this begins to sound like maybe your hand or arm is doing the work. Here, the subject is generally touching the object. This is one of the primary differences between hold and keep. Keep. I keep the book in my hand. This is the same as I hold the book, or I hold the book in my hand. One slight difference here is keep sounds like you are holding it for some period of time in order to do something with it. You can also keep a book on the shelf. You could also keep a book in a car, keep a book in your house. You are not touching it, but you still have the item. And that's the primary difference between keep and hold. Keep may last some time, and you don't have to be touching the object. Hold involves having the object touching or making contact with a body part to keep it from moving. One other example of keep is simply I keep the book. The idea here is the opposite of give. So I don't give the book. My friend wants the book. I'm not going to give it to him. I am keeping the book. I keep the book. With the second example, I keep the book on the shelf. If we change the shelf to the subject instead of I, you could say the shelf holds the book. The shelf is holding the book. If, however, you are speaking about a person who is not touching or not making contact with the book, then I keep the book in a place, on a place is more accurate. One example difference. Here's a question you might ask your friend. You're out on a hike and you have a camera and you ask your friend, can you hold the camera? The friend says, yeah, and he holds it. He has it in his hand. He doesn't put it anywhere. It stays in his hand. He probably will get tired after some time, so this likely does not last very long. Similar to the previous example with the book in the hand, time here is an important distinction between the two verbs. If, on the other hand, you or your friend, you ask each other, can you keep the camera? This sounds a little different. Maybe your friend will take the camera and go put it somewhere. He will take it and put it in his house. Maybe he has a bag, he will put it in his bag. He will keep it somewhere or in something. And this might be for some time. Maybe on the hike, you want him to keep the camera in his backpack. You could also say, please hold on to the camera. That's a phrasal verb version we'll talk about in a future video. So you may use hold in some cases, but the difference here is keep lasts longer and indicates that the person with the camera may not be touching or contacting it. So we're going to keep talking about this in future videos. So I can give you a small preview here. Let me know if you have any questions, and otherwise we will see each other in the next video.